Sit in any comfortable position. Spine straight. Adopt chin mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3 times on, followed by opening mantra. Om. 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 Opening mantra, repeat after me. Yogena chittasya padena vacha malam sarirasya chavadyakena yopakarottam pravaram munina patanjalim pranjaliranatosmi. Om. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently while blinking, open your eyes. Om Shanti. So today's topic is pectoral girdle and upper limb. Pectoral girdle. First we take the part of pectoral girdle. Pectoral girdle, that is also known as shoulder girdle. Pectoral girdle, also known as shoulder girdle, and it has 4 bones. Shoulder girdle has 4 bones, 2 each side, 2 left side and 2 right side. These 2 bones are clavicle and scapula. These 2 bones are clavicle and scapula. 1 clavicle, 1 scapula left side, and 1 clavicle, 1 scapula right side. The first bone is clavicle, clavicle, and second one bone is scapula, scapula. The clavicle bone, write down about first bone, clavicle bone. The clavicle bone found anterior side of human body, anterior side of human body, that is near first rib. The clavicle bone present anterior side of human body near first rib. It makes connection with sternum of rib cage. It makes connection with sternum of rib cage. That joint known as clavicle, sternoclavicular joint. That joint named as sternoclavicular joint. STERNO, sternoclavicular, CLAVICULAR, sternoclavicular joint. It is rougher and more curved in male. It is rougher and more curved in male than female. The second bone is scapula. Write down about the second bone, scapula. That is scapula, SCAPULA, scapula. Scapula found posterior side of human body. Posterior side of human body. It is a large triangular flat bone. It is a long triangular flat bone that covers the area of second rib to seventh rib. That covers the area of second rib to seventh rib. It is a long triangular flat bone that covers the area of second rib to seventh rib. It has a Acromion process. It has a Acromion process, ACROMION, Acromion process, that makes joint with clavicle. Means the Acromion process of scapula makes joint with collarbone, and that joint known as acromioclavicular joint. The Acromion process of scapula make joint with clavicle, and that joint called acromioclavicular joint, acromio, clavicular, CLAVICULAR, acromioclavicular joint. The scapula also provide glenoid cavity. The scapula also provide glenoid cavity, that is a socket type structure. Scapula also provide glenoid cavity, that is a socket type structure where humerus head articulates. So scapula and clavicle are the two bones of pectoral girdle, clavicle known as collarbone, scapula is shoulder blade, clavicle found anterior side and scapula found posterior side. Clavicle present near first rib and scapula covers the area of second to seventh rib. The clavicle makes joint with sternum known as sternoclavicular joint, and it also makes joint with the acromion process of scapula known as acromioclavicular joint. The scapula provide glenoid cavity, that is a socket type structure where humerus head articulates. Now move towards muscles of pectoral girdle. Muscles of pectoral girdle. The pectoral girdle consists of 5 muscles. Pectoral girdle consists of 5 muscles. These 5 muscles comprises the function of pectoral girdle. These 5 muscles comprises the function of pectoral girdle. These 5 muscles are: the first one, trapezius, Trapezius, trapezius. First muscle is trapezius muscle, that is divided into 3 parts: upper, middle, and lower. The second muscle is levator scapulae muscle, levator, levator scapulae, scapulae, levator scapulae muscle. And the third muscle is rhomboid muscle, rhomboid, rhomboid, rhomboid muscle, that also divided into 2 parts: rhomboid major and rhomboid minor. Rhomboid muscles, rhomboid major and rhomboid minor. The fourth muscle is serratus posterior, serratus posterior, serratus, serratus posterior, posterior, serratus posterior muscle. And the last muscle is pectoralis minor, pectoralis minor, pectoralis, pectoralis, pectoralis minor, minor, pectoralis minor muscle. So these are the muscles that control or comprise the function of pectoral girdle. Now write down the function of pectoral girdle. It provides glenoid cavity. It provides glenoid cavity where humerus head make articulation. It provides glenoid cavity where humerus head make articulation, and also provide attachment surface to arm muscles. It also provides the attachment surface to arm muscles. And the last function is the delicate organs present around this. The delicate organs, delicate, delicate organs present around this are well protected. The delicate organs present around this are well protected. So this was all about pectoral girdle, which we want to know. Now move towards upper limbs. Our upper limb have 60 bones. Our upper limbs have 60 bones, 30 each side, 30 left side and 30 right side. Equal bones are there. Each upper limb have 30 bones in equal size and equal shape with equal names. The first bone is humerus. This upper limb divided into 5 parts. This upper limb divided into 5 parts. The first part is upper arm. The first part is upper arm. Upper arm has a single bone called humerus. Upper arm has a single bone called humerus, Humerus. And it is the longest and biggest bone of upper limb. It is the longest and biggest bone of upper limb. The second part is forearm or lower arm. Our forearm have 2 bones. Those are radius and ulna. Radius and ulna. Radius found at thumb side and ulna found at pinky finger side. Radius is stronger than ulna. Radius bone is stronger than ulna bone and take more load and takes more load. Ulna, that is parallel to radius, and bigger than, not bigger than, larger than radius. Radius is bigger, but ulna is larger than radius. Ulna is long bone compared to radius. And after radius and ulna, our third part of upper limb is wrist. Our third part of upper limb is wrist. Our wrist has 8 bones. Wrist has 8 bones known as carpal bones. Our wrist has 8 bones known as carpal bones. Those are arranged in 2 rows. Carpal bones arranged in 2 rows. After carpals, there is metacarpals. 5 metacarpals are there. Those are our palm bones. Our palm bones that forms the palm or hand. 5 metacarpals known as palm bones. After that, 14 phalanges are there. 14 phalanges. The last part of our upper limb. Those are finger bones. Finger including thumb have 14 bones, or finger including thumb have 14 bones known as phalanges. Our each finger have 3 bones, means our each finger have 3 phalanges except thumb. Our thumb have 2 phalanges. Our thumb have only 2 phalanges, and other fingers have 3 phalanges. So there is 14 phalanges. So revise once again. Our upper limb have 30 bone each side. 30 bone each side. The first part is upper arm, which have a single bone known as humerus. That is the biggest and longest bone of upper limb. Second part is forearm. Our forearm has 2 bones, radius and ulna. Radius is a stronger bone and bigger bone, but ulna is longer than radius, and it is parallel to radius. After forearm, we have wrist. Our wrist have 8 bones known as carpal bones, arranged in 2 rows. And after carpal, we have 5 phalanges, not phalanges, 5 metacarpals. 5 metacarpals, those forms the palm, and after palm, we have fingers. Our fingers, including thumb, have 14 bones known as phalanges. You can write down the name of carpal bones. Those are trapezium, trapezium. Second one is trapezoid, trapezoid, trapezoid. Third one is capitate, capitate, capitate. Fourth one is hamate, hamate, hamate. The fifth one is triquetral, triquetral, triquetral. And the sixth one is pisiform, pisiform, pisiform. The seventh one is lunate, lunate, lunate. And the last one, last carpal bone is scaphoid, scaphoid, scaphoid. So this was all about upper limb. Now we completed pectoral girdle and upper limb. And now I am going to close the session. So sit in any comfortable position. Spine straight, adopt chin mudra. Eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3 times, followed by closing mantra. Om. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. Join your both palm together in front of heart center. Bow down your head towards God, towards Mother Nature. Rub your both palms. Apply an eyes. Slowly and gently while blinking, open your eyes. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you for joining the class.